Hey everybody, welcome to Lord Duncan's Twinkie Talk with Lord Duncan, talking Twins baseball or any other baseball you want to talk about. Kind of a short notice on doing live, so I don't expect many people, if any, to even come on. But kind of just doing some practice runs here, trying to get my little spinning wheel for raffle prizes to get set up here. So I'm working on that too, so I can have a weekly giveaway of some Twins merch, Twins goodies, maybe some collectible trading cards. I've got 5 or 6 Byron Buxton rookie cards. I could certainly give up at least 1 or 2 of those to somebody in the contest. Of course, anyone who goes on the wheel will have to be a subscriber, and I don't have the way to have people do chats where they gift money, the super chats. I don't have the ability to do that yet, so I can't get people to throw money in, but I can certainly get people to participate in the show, which should be enough for me at this point to do some kind of little raffle thing each week. We'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab some more coffee, and I suppose I should leave some kind of a note, huh? Well, what the hell? We'll run away real quick and see if it even matters. I don't think anybody will know. Hey, I'm back. Doesn't look like anybody's been here yet, so here's that cool Twins card I'm going to give away. Probably the first person to come on the show or make a comment will get this as a gift. It's actually from year 23, so it's not his rookie card, but it's still a good-looking card in a nice case. We'll chat about the 87 team as well. I'll be right back. Hold on. Hello. I'm actually on my show right now. I'm actually live. Don't have any.
Sorry.
That's okay. What's going on?
Oh, I just.
Hey, Matabidai, how you doing, buddy?
Yeah.
Hold on, Matabidai. I got to get off this call. What's up, buddy?
Just thinking about paying income tax, and I know you. Am I on your show right now?
Yeah, you are.
Well, I don't think I should say anything. I'm on a table. I have Boba Fett as one of my players on my table.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, just kind of weird. Yeah. Anyway, I'll call you later, buddy.
Sounds good, buddy. I'll catch you later.
Can't think of anything else. Well, give me a second here. I can't think of anything else to talk about.
That's good. My fans don't want to hear it anyway at this point.
I'll work on it later. Bye now.
Sounds good. Clearly, he didn't pay attention to his text message or his email. But that's okay. Hey, it's good to see you, Matamidai. You are my first guest ever on my Twin show. So you win this beautiful Byron Buxton playing card in a nice thick plastic case. So this is yours, buddy. I should have your address written down, so I will get this in the mail to you. A nice Byron Buxton playing card. I will get that to you here in the mail here by tomorrow or Monday, okay? So way to go. Thank you for making a comment on my show. Did I make a note here? Make a note here. Good old Matamidai wins our first prize for being my first guest. I don't even know if he's on here anymore or not, but if you're listening, Matamidai, thank you very much for being my first guest. I appreciate that. And I'll get this little Minnesota Twins goodie in the mail to you here shortly. Maybe throw in a couple extras, something else. Maybe a couple football cards or something else. We'll see. Got a couple J.J. McCarthy cards I'm starting to not care about anymore, if you know what I mean. Anyways, I will get that beautiful card off to you. It's actually got numbers from 2022. I was wrong. It's not a rookie card. But it does have his totals. He played 92 games in 2022. So this is the year after, I guess, his first year. I thought he played back in 1999, but I guess he wasn't. No. He was not part of the Bomba squad. Which would have been sick having him as well. But in fact, 2019, probably one of my favorite years for Twins baseball. We didn't go to the World Series, but son of a gun, we hit set the record for home runs, beat the Yankees by 1. 309 homers. We had 8 different guys that all had 30-plus homers. That's never been done. Probably never will be done again. 8 with 30-plus. Talk about sick and spoiled on home runs. Of course, that was the year of that's the year they had the juiced ball. It was like extra hard or whatever, and it would haul ass out of the park. So dudes were hitting fly balls that were ended up being home runs. Should have been fly balls, but they were creeping their way out. It was a beautiful thing. I remember I was working at Technipuke up in Le Sueur, Minnesota, running an operating pouch machine, making these pouches for Tyson chicken nuggets and other kinds of plastic shit. I go on my lunch break, listen to Twins for 20-some minutes, and sure enough, they hit at least one home run every dang lunch break. Whatever inning it was, I was getting at least one homer. So it was a pretty nice day. Pretty nice year, I should say, 1999. I'm sorry, 2019. I was only off by 20 years. So close enough. Well, thank you very much for coming in. Oh, let's see. You're making some comments here. Hey, good to see you too, Madamidai. I'm doing good. I gave up beer for the year and I've already lost like 14 pounds, so I'm feeling good there. And I see you're commenting on my Twins. Yep, that dude, it was a magical team, a magical year. It was a very magical year for sure. Oh, I'm good. I'm glad you collect trading cards. Good deal. Well, I will keep that in mind because I've got some other stuff I'd like to send you then too. There's a good one right there. So I hope you don't have that one yet. Now, speaking of cards, since you're here, I don't know if you've ever seen them or not, but I've got the entire 1987, the entire team stack of cards right here from the 87 World Series winning team. Jeff Reardon, Keith Atherton, Al Newman, Juan Acosta, Roy Lee Jackson, don't remember him. Frank Viola, you remember him, of course. Ron Washington, Gary Gaddy. Most of these guys I have actually out of baseball from 83, 84 era. Alvaro Espinoza, Billy Bean. Look at there, Billy Bean. You know, you've all seen the movie with, God, I didn't realize that was in here. That's pretty awesome. Billy Bean, he had 3 home runs his entire career for the Twins in the year of 86, 87. Billy Bean is, that right there is Brad Pitt in the movie Moneyball. There he is, Billy Bean. Went on to manage the Oakland A's. You know, they started doing all the analytic stuff. Right there, Billy Bean. Damn, I didn't realize that was in there. That's awesome. Frank Pastore. Roy Smalley. Kirby Puckett, one of my favorites. Touch them all, Kirby Puckett. Kent Herbeck, my favorite Twin of all time right there, Kent Herbeck. I love anything Kent Herbeck. As you can see, the jersey behind this card is actually autographed. I spent money on that, pretty good penny on that one. More than the Torrey Hunter one. The Torrey Hunter one is also the Torrey Hunter one is also autographed. But this Kent Herbeck one, I spent more than $1 on that one. Good old Kent Herbeck. He actually hit 2 in the park home runs, believe it or not, during his career at the Dome. George Frazier. Any Colorado fans out there, Rockies? After year 1, do you know Harold Reynolds from Baseball Tonight? The black dude? Well, he was one of the first announcers for the Colorado Rockies, along with this white dude who was a total jerk named Dave Campbell. They did like the baseball commentary like the first year of the Rockies, or maybe second year. But then we got in good old George Frazier, ex-Twin, 87 Twin. George Frazier, along with the guy who's still there now, named Drew Goodman. And the two of them were a really good team for many years until George was passing. Rest in peace, George Frazier. Joe Niekro, where's the piece of emery board? Joe Niekro is a pitcher who got caught with this piece of emery board like that long that he had in his back pocket that he tried to throw away, and obviously people saw him do it. He was scuffing up the ball with a big piece of emery board. It was like that big in his back pocket. Blatant cheating. But I got to hand it to him. It's kind of funny. I think it's funny. Mickey Hatcher, good old Mickey Hatcher, ex-Dodger as well. There's a Bert Blyleven pitcher. And another Mickey Hatcher with a giant. Oh, these are set from another set. Another Mickey Hatcher with a giant baseball mitt. Good old Juan Berenguer. Juan the more time. He got in trouble for shooting at the player and going like it was a pistol that he shot him. That he just shot him dead with. They complained, of course. Even back in the 80s, people were all woke. Good old Tom Kelly, the manager of the team, actually had his number 10 retired when he played for maybe half a season. But he did manage the team to win 2 World Series. So there you go, Tom Kelly. You think your teeth are yellow? Look at his teeth. They're pretty bad. Worst teeth in baseball. Tom Nieto. Got Ray Fontenot. Tom Bernansky, good old Bruno. Alan Anderson. Good old Danny Gladden. He's a radio commentator these days. Looks like before he was a Twin, he was actually a San Francisco Giant. So there's a card from when he was a Giant. So obviously we had just picked him up because they hadn't switched him over to his Twins jersey yet. So there you go, Danny Gladden. The man who scored the winning run in the 87 World Series. He's the one who came around and hit that, who jumped up and landed on that base while being surrounded by all of his teammates. Mark Portugal, I remember him. He was a pitcher. The guys I don't remember, I assume were pitchers. Greg Gagne, good old shortstop. He actually had at least 3 in the park homers. Mark Salas. Good old Bert Blyleven, Hall of Fame Bert Blyleven. Circle me, Bert. Good old Randy Bush. I got an autographed Randy Bush card somewhere. Good old Don Baylor. Later went on to become a manager for the Colorado Rockies. But see, yeah, we just picked him up that year from the Red Sox. So he was definitely worth the addition. I believe we paid him $100,000, which is quite a bit back in '87. Gave him $100,000 and he played like 8 games. But those are all in the World Series playoffs. So there you go. Well, no, it had to have been before that, whenever the trade deadline was. Anyways, Don Baylor, definite good pickup. He did hit a home run in the World Series for us. There's some Twins leaders. Not sure where they are. Whatever. Jeff Reed. And last but not least, Dan Schatzeder, who had played for the Phillies previously. So there you have it. There's your 87 World Series Minnesota Twins. All the cards right here. I can't believe I got Billy Beane in here. I've had these cards since '87. You know that? And I just looked through them again finally. I should have kept them in their case because they managed to curl a little bit just from sitting inside that Wheaties box back there. Should have left them in their pack, but of course I'd opened up to look at them at one point. I can't believe I got good old Billy Beane. That just blows my mind. Let's see, who is that? You are not familiar. Who are you not familiar with, Monamidai? Yes, they were great guys, and it was a great team. It was a magic team where it's just like they were such a good team. There's no way they couldn't go and win it all. They wiped out the Tigers to make it to the finals, and then they beat the Cardinals. I believe it only took 6 games, if I remember right. In fact, Kent Herbeck hit a grand slam in, I think, Game 6. Gonna put these back in here. I gotta get some. Obviously, I gotta order more of those plastic cases for this. Oh yeah, the radio guys, the ones from the Rockies. Oh god, they're so good. Well, they still got Drew Goodman doing it, but along with George Frazier from the Twins, very distinct voice. They were a really good team. And now, speaking of Rockies, we lost Willie Castro last year to the Cubs. Well, I was hoping we could get him back, but he is now a Colorado Rocky, along with a player that I say good riddance to. Go away. Eddie Julian is now a Colorado Rocky as well. We traded him along with that kid named Ole, O-H-L, Ole, or how people in the South say the word oil. Give me a can of Ole. Well, good old can of oil. Ole went to Rockies as well, and we picked up a pitcher on behalf of that. I can't think of the guy's name right now. It's something like Kabansky, who was out last year from the injury, but had a stellar year the year before, helping the Dodgers win the World Series. So hoping he can pull through and come out back for us here. Yeah, we can certainly make plenty of roster space. I still got a feeling that they're going to maybe trade Larnach because he was one guy that did not go to the player meet and greet for the Twins Fest. So there might have been a reason why they had told him not to go. It's like maybe he's about to get traded for maybe a right-handed. There's a couple other guys out there with that have a little bit of a better bat and way better at defense who happen to be right-handed instead of left-handed. Being that we were at one point very heavy left-handed in the outfield, so it might be a chance we end up getting rid of Larnach. I'm not sure. They did re-sign him to another year, but you got me there. Oh, yeah, I'm not sure. Some of them might have been exempt. Buy the cheap $5 ticket or whatever the cheap ticket. I've been going to so many Twins games if I live down there. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I was frozen for a second, not to mention outside. This is like day 19, I believe. Day 19 of -0 below, colder than -0. So usually we get it for about 7 to 10 days. This year we're pushing 2 weeks worth. 3 weeks worth. So it's been a very frozen, shitty winter up here. However, it's supposed to warm up tomorrow. Get into 12 degrees above. Or maybe up to 20. That's going to feel like a freaking heat wave. Today I'll be wearing my shorts to the park. If it gets up to 20, I'll wear my shorts. No, just kidding. So what are you up to, Manamidai? I wish I could hear your voice. I wish you could come on and say hi. I suppose you must be doing something at work or something where you can't get away. That's all right. Well, you coming on kind of helped me, gave me somebody to talk to. So you helped me out with my second ever baseball show. Last week I went over a bunch of guys that we lost and also picked up. We got Taylor Rogers back. In case you didn't know. Oh, you're making dinner. Ooh, shepherd's pie, one of my favorites. Very nice. Oh, not lamb. I was going to ask you using lamb. That's all right. Beef's okay. I used to get it in a place called Denver, in a place called Streets of London. It was this British pub. And lots of British punk rock bands on the jukebox, like The Clash, The Stranglers, and Sex Pistols, all that. And they had a shepherd's pie that had real lamb in it. Son of a bitch, it was good. Or as you would say, motherfucker, it's good. Anyways, that sounds like a good idea, man, shepherd's pie. I might have to do the same thing. I was going to run to the store to get something, but maybe I'll just get one of those that's already made by Marie Calendar. Or maybe not. Maybe I should make my own. The last time, I did make one for my show once. I did a show episode of that, making shepherd's pie. I believe that was the Clash. Yeah, the Clash is shepherd's pie, and I did music with the Clash on that one. That's right. Okay. Well, so Matamita, what do you think about the Twins losing or the Vikings shit canning Quasi getting the can? I think it's about time, huh? I think it's definitely due to get rid of him. Everyone keeps forgetting his first year as a GM. He traded back the draft to help the Lions get their wide receiver, and then he traded back for the Packers to get so they can get their wide receiver, that Christian Watson kid. And I forget who it was that the Lions got. Maybe it was that Amon St. Brown, maybe. Anyways, we traded back with 2 teams in our own conference. Talk about stupid. He's been fired just for that the first year. Not to mention after Lewis Seen and Booth. Where was that a freaking bust? Just really surprised, though. I don't not see. I mean, I thought they'd give him. Yeah, I thought they'd give him another year as well. But you know what? It's time to move on, I guess. Sam Darnold going to the Super Bowl probably doesn't help things. Obviously, we should have kept him. Knock on wood. In hindsight, stupid. We should have held on to Sam Darnold. I mean, the dude gets you freaking 14 some wins the year before. I'd say you should just kept JJ on the bench another year and let him learn more. I mean, look, Aaron Rodgers had to sit for like 4 years behind Favre, and Love had to sit behind Rodgers for a while. So, and look, they ended up being really good. Who cares? They sit. Obviously, the whole thing is they're trying to get good play for cheap. It's all about money, trying to get success out of a rookie for that cheap rookie payment before they want the real big money. The 4 to 5 years, if they're a top pick, they get him for 5 if they want for a cheaper rate, trying to get good play out of young players for free, but whatever. All right. Well, what else you got? What else you got going on, Matamina? Anything else? Well, folks, I think I'm going to wrap it up. It's been a good half hour. I'm glad I had at least one guest, one truly honorable and very loyal little fan. Good old Mitchell Matamidai. Thank you, Mitch. I appreciate it big time, buddy. I will get this in the mail to you as soon as I can. Oh, that blows. Especially if you got to sit there and wait all day and then they don't show. That's just unacceptable. You got an appointment, they say come, and you got to sit there at home all day and you don't know what time exactly. And then they don't show. They got to at least call you and tell you that they're having problems getting there or whatever it is, maybe. But that stinks, dude. That stinks big time. Well, the Century, I suppose that's probably your internet, huh? So you've been doing this to your phone. Well, that stinks. I hope you get that back ASAP, buddy. That reminds me of the episode of Seinfeld where the cable guy is trying to hunt down Kramer. Kramer's like hiding from the cable guy because they make him wait. So he decides he's going to make the cable guy wait and wait and wait. And they finally end up chasing each other across town. And then there's this big apology at the end. They both hug each other and cry and tear a little bit. I love you, man. I love you too. That was a good one. Let's say come almost one. She lost Buddy. Ooh. Could have been working. You got credits, but yeah, still. Yeah, they ain't cool, dude. They should be telling you that they can't make it. That or make them work late. Something. Well, I hope that you get that wrapped up, dude. Tell you what, I'm going to wrap this up as well. Call it a night, being a Friday. I suppose a lot of people got better things to do on a Friday anyway. I'm glad you didn't at this point, but I will get this sweet Byron Buxton in the mail to you, and I'll bid you adieu. Anybody else out there sees this, feel free to come on the show next time. It'll be next Friday. I can't decide what's a good time, if I should do it at 5 or if I should do it at 7 p.m. I guess we'll start playing that part by ear as well. But thanks for watching Twinkie Talk with Lord Duncan. And y'all take care and have a good one. Rock on. As long as you rock on, the world will go on. Keep going, baby. Rock on.